Wake up.
You might be seeing this video again because I had to reshoot it because I realized I kept saying the wrong name over and over again in the very beginning of this, even though it was titled about Saul, messing up again already, Saul's death in the Old Testament being a contradiction. I kept saying Samuel because it's primarily written about him. The primary writings about him is in the book of Samuel, but I kept saying Saul. I kept saying Samuel when it's actually Saul. So what's the contradiction? The contradiction is that in 1 Samuel 31, 4 and 6, it tells you that Saul was in a battle against the Philistines. Saul was losing the battle. His sons had already been killed. He then asked his armor bearer to kill him. His armor bearer is like, can't do it. So Saul kills himself. Once he kills himself, his armor bearer kills himself. And so and it says that Saul was dead. D-E-A-D, dead. No qualms about it. Straight up dead. Then that's in chapter 31. As soon as you go to chapter 2, that's in chapter 31. As soon as you go to 2 Samuel's first chapter, it says that this guy, Amalekite, I'm probably saying it wrong, Amalekite, comes and he is telling David about the fact that Samuel died, but says that when he came up, he found Samuel. Samuel was alive, leaning on his sword, but then asked if this guy would kill him, and so he killed Samuel. Who killed Samuel? Was it Amalekite, or was it Samuel committing suicide? But wait, there's more. Because when you continue reading in 2 Samuel, get to, and I can say it Samuel again, Saul. Man, they need some new names. When you get to 2 Samuel 21, verses 11 and 13, it says that the Philistines were the ones who actually killed Saul. So was it Saul committing suicide, Amalekite killing him, or was it the Philistines who killed him? But wait, there's even more. Because according to 1 Chronicles chapter 10, it says that Saul did kill himself, but that the reason why Saul lost and died is because he was disobedient to God, and God caused for Saul to die. This is one of the reasons why we study this book, and we recognize that we need to walk away from this book, because if this is the inspired word of God, the correct historical accounts of the world, then why is it something as simple as how Saul died cannot be repeated by these writers? I understand there are different writers writing this book, and they're writing them at different time frames. But you would think during the time frame of Hezekiah or even Josiah, and definitely during the time frame of Ezra, when they was putting this manuscript together, that they would have said, wait. 1 Samuel said that Saul killed himself. But then 2 Samuel says that Amalekite killed him. But then 2 Samuel later on says that the Philistines killed him. But then 1 Chronicles says that Saul killed himself, but it was because he was disobedient to God that God allowed him to be killed. So God is the inspiration of him being killed. You'd think that these intelligent men who were inspired by God would have gotten that correct. But you still want to follow this book when you can see that these inspired men by God could not even get that correct. So therefore, why are you still following this book when it demonstrates within itself that it cannot be the inerrant word of any God, because it's filled with so many errors? Y'all have a great day. And remember always, you got to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.